When we are starting on this journey of self-empowerment and we are awakening all our senses, we are becoming very sensitive to the energy around us and the energy we carry within us. We are all psychic, everybody is. The difference between a psychic and a person who isn't is just the fact that a psychic knows about energy and what they're feeling and how they can use it, or what the messages are contained within the energies they're feeling, the intent behind it. And this card is actually reminding us of this fact. If you can imagine that this rose is actually your heart, and whatever your heart is sending out, that is what you are going to attract. Whatever your mind is sending out, that is what you're going to attract. So it is very important for us in this new world we are creating, the 5D reality, that we are dropping our mind into our heart. And then what we experience on the outside is then the reflection of who we are. So it's not so much about the doing and saying, it is about the who. Who are you at this moment in time? So if you are a really stressed out person, that also means A, you have too much on your plate, and B, you're very, very much in your head. So if you're taking the time to come back within the body, the energy we are feeling is changing. It's quite difficult to explain with words unless you have experienced the differences within your own energy field, or when you are going into a building and it just doesn't feel quite right. It makes you feel a little bit uneasy, or you could refer to it as your good. Your good is saying, "Oh, I do not like this place." You're picking up on energy. You do not need to analyze what you are feeling. Just be aware, oh, this is not really in alignment with my own energy field. And that is why you have a reaction you can feel within your physical body. And we are in this world, if you like, in this life, to create the world we want to live in. And it does sound really out of there. And it's not that easy to really understand how you do it, or that you are actually you doing it. And then also, of course, keep in mind you have a soul contract, So, and ideally you're trying to figure out what your soul contract is. And sometimes, or very often, you can do it by feeling as well. So it is interesting, really, that this card is coming up for me this morning, because it reminds me of my own power and not to mistrust what I'm feeling. Because I was in a building somewhere yesterday talking with people I never met before, and it just didn't feel right. So there I have my answer. So trust your feelings, but do not be ruled by your feelings, and try to be as open as possible in your heart space. That's the message for today.